Welcome back to SnowRunner. I finally played this game some today without recording and completed some of those farming tasks that were left on this this map, the Crossroads map. So all the tasks are completed on this map now. I also did go pick up the correct generator and drop that off. I had used this fuel truck for fueling up the tractor. And actually, this is the big Tega, and I actually really like it. It's super nice with this tank, this fuel tank on here. And I'm actually going to grab a trailer and take that over to where that generator is, because that's going to need a lot of fuel. So we're going to do that. And then, but I actually realized too, like, it was just kind of total coincidence. Or maybe I saw it and just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But one of the loading screens for this region is literally this exact setup with this truck. And they're pulling, it is also pulling a fuel trailer as well. So we're going to do that same setup. I'm going the wrong way. We're going to do that same setup. So we have a ton of fuel over at the other map, because what the hell? Just because the other map has that generator and all that. Let's just cut through it. But yeah, this is a vanilla truck. Well, I say vanilla. It's in the game. I mean, you have to have DLC for this truck. I believe this truck you unlock in Maine. I could be totally wrong with that. But it is not a mod. It is 100% unmodded truck. It's the Tega 6455B. So Russian truck, always on diff lock, always on all-wheel drive. It's a beast. I do like it. I mean, I used to love the little Tega. Before I used mods, that was like the only truck I ever used. But like, this thing just flies. Like, look how fast it's going. It's amazing. Yeah, I really like this truck. This might actually be my like fuel truck, because it just, I feel like it's so like, you put this tank on some trucks and it just rolls over. Like, this thing feels so stable. It's so nice. I'm loving it. Alright, let's turn here. We'll stop at the trailer store. And then we need to get back over to, was it Heartlands? Yeah, Heartlands. And we're going to do some of those tasks that are over there. Yeah, now we got a ton of fuel. Alright, and where do I need to go to get to Heartlands? That's it. That's the Institute. I need to go the other way. Pretty much back the way I came. This truck has like a really wimpy horn too. It's hilarious. Beep. It's not like the, you know, Zeke's horn that's like insane. So basically just need to follow this road. And then we're going to get there in no time because this thing just absolutely hauls ass. And this is like the off-road gearbox that I have in here too. I mean, this thing just is so fast. It's nice. What are you going? Like 40 kilometers an hour? That's what, like 25 miles an hour maybe? I'm not sure. I don't really know the... I mean, this thing just goes though. Like, it's so nice. I've really learned my lesson too with lights. I never put on the extra lights anymore. You can't see anything with those lights. It just washes everything out. It makes it impossible to see. It's the worst. So I just don't add any more fog lights on. Like, I originally thought, yeah, more lights is sick. And then, like, I just realized that the more lights you add, the harder it is to see at night. Especially on snow maps. If the map has snow, forget about it. You can't see anything when there's all the lights. Alright, I have used some of the fuel for this from the tanker here, so we're gonna fill it back up. And the fuel in the trailer is fresh, so. But yeah, so I got to play some today, and I finally did some of those farming tasks. So those are all done for this map, at least for tasks. All the tasks are done on this map. There probably is still some contracts that are on this map, but for now, we're going to work on Heartlands and get those mostly done. And then we'll move on to one of the other maps once we get everything here done that we can do. But yeah, man, I can't believe I've never used this truck. This truck is really good for like a, you know, developer-made truck. We'll put it that way. It's not a modded truck at all. But I like it. It's real good. Alright, so we're going to drive this over to where that generator is. We also need to get our Zeeks with a trailer over there because we're going to do some of those tasks that require some of the stuff we can get from that generator. But I'm probably going to detach this trailer right over there, and then I'm going to hook this truck up to the generator so I don't have to swap into that, or don't have to, because on the Tennessee map I always had to hook up to the generator, drop my trailer, hook up to the generator, turn on the generator, go back, pick up my trailer. It was such a pain. And that map was just so large, it just took forever to get anywhere on it. But had I known about this truck then, it would have been much better. But I don't know, this truck I feel like is just made for this. I gotta use this truck for some other things too, because I'm sure it works really well with some other stuff. I gotta see what else I can put on its like bed area. It's a good truck, I like it. Alright, so we basically just need to follow this road. I believe we just follow the road. I don't think we have to turn at all. Yeah, just gonna follow the road. Like, I don't really, I mean, this map does get really dark, so I probably will change it at night. But I don't even really mind driving at night anymore now that I don't put a whole bunch of lights on my truck. It was always just so blinding. Like, I just hated it. And then I literally, I'm pretty sure I read it on the subreddit that it's just when you add, like, the extra fog lights and stuff to your truck, that's what causes that. And I stopped doing it, and it's so much better. Go around the bridge because she's broken. I'm assuming that never gets fixed. Oh, found a problem. Wow, I like never get stuck in here with the Zeeks. This is crazy. I mean, to be fair, this probably does have a ton of weight realistically on it. Liquid is heavy. So, like, you don't really think about it, but like water is incredibly heavy. Like, the amount of water, that it takes to fill up a pool is so heavy. Like, you just don't think about, like, how heavy water is. I mean, obviously, I know this is fuel, but similar still. Alright, let's pull through here. The Zeeks is hooked up to that, as you can see. But I'm going to pull in here. I'm going to drop this fuel trailer. And then I'm actually going to switch to the Zeeks. Detach. Drive around, hook up to it, and turn on the generator. And then we'll check out what we need. My trailer's right there. Well, the 4-slot trailer's right there, so that'll be good enough. I think I have a 6-slot somewhere here on this map. Or maybe that's on the other map. I'm not sure. Alrighty. Jesus. Whoops. Alright. Let's go back here and pick up our trailer, and then we will see what we can get here. I don't think I can get metal beams here, so that's not the one we're gonna do. The one that's on the screen right now. I don't think I can. If I can, I'll do it, but I don't think I can. Or maybe I can. It's showing that as a thing. So yeah, maybe we can do it. Which we'll have to do some cargo stack here, because why is it? Metal beams. Yeah, we can. We will just pop you on top. Alright, now where are we going with this? Literally right there. It's like the closest thing in the entire world. Love it. We're gonna roll with it being dark. I kind of like it. It's a nice atmosphere. We should be able to knock out a bunch of these tasks here. Man, I still just I can't get over how good that Tega is. Like, I love it. I think it's like a freaking hidden gem for me. I just often can't find a truck I like more than this one, and I know that this one's, I use a modded version of this truck, but I don't know, man. Like, even the regular one is still good. I just prefer the little bit of extra versatility this mod gives you with this truck. You can do a lot more with the add-ons. But like, I just need to follow the road, right? Yeah. But I don't know, man. That Tega is real good. It did get stuck in that mud back there, but that's to be expected, to be honest. Man, driving this thing after that Tega, this thing feels like a snail, dude. Wow. I don't know why I went this way. This truck is not gonna make this turn. Visit the container search area. Which is where? Oh, in Harvest Corp. Yeah, there's a trailer store over here. Oh shit. Well, that's good to know. I don't have that map opened up yet, so I think we may hold off on this one. We may jump to another one because so that's, yeah. Alright, so those all require going to other maps. This is a farming one. I was gonna do that one earlier today too, but I just, those two are also on other maps. Taking out the trash, let's do that. It's pretty far away, but it should be easy to get there because it's really just down the road. Just straight down the road. But yeah, so the other ones, it seems like we have to go to... This is really the only contract we can do that's on this particular map. All the other ones, we have to go to the other maps. So once we do this, the next episode we'll work on some of the tasks that are left here. And then depending on what we have left over, we'll go to probably the Institute, maybe? I don't know. We'll go to one of the two. We'll decide when the time comes. Let's put it in high. Start barreling, you know? Slow it down. I should have done this whenever I was over at the junkyard, because the garbage is literally right there, but... I don't know why those lights keep glitching out like that. It's weird. I have been liking keeping these episodes at 30 minutes, though. I just think it works better. I know you can't really get a whole lot done in 30 minutes on this game, but at the same time, unless you're like really, really into watching SnowRunner videos, I feel like 45 minutes is a tough ask. And also, you know, like, you know, I don't even know that I'm that entertaining, so it's just another thing. Like, I feel like if I could get someone to watch for 20 to 30 minutes over 45, you know, that's a win in my book. But, I don't know. I don't really want to do longer than 30-minute videos ever. It's just some games kind of require it because, you know, it's just hard to get stuff done in some games. Like, and just a perfect example, there's no way in hell, which I don't think I would have played it anyways because there's copyrighted music in it, so it would have just been a pain in the ass. But like, Death Stranding would be an impossible game to play for YouTube. Like, the very ending of that game, and I'm not going to spoil anything, the very ending of that game, like when there's like, the game has like 3 epilogues, it's super weird. But anyway, like the very first time you see like any form of like credits come up on the screen, you have control over Sam, so like, you can walk around and everything, but like you can't really do anything. Like, you kind of just walk around, but like that whole sequence is like 40+ minutes long and you cannot skip it. Like, it's impossible to skip. Nothing works. You can't pause the game. You can't like you can't skip it. It's an unskippable cutscene that you have control over Sam in, basically. And it's just crazy. Like how would I have, like, that would be a whole episode of no gameplay at all. Well, very minimal gameplay. Like, it was just crazy. And then after that, there was literally like a 30-minute long cutscene where you have no control. Like, it was like an hour and a half worth of like very little gameplay at the end of that game. It was literally like watching a movie for a portion of it. It was insane. Like, I've never experienced anything like that in a game. And then that's not even like the final credit roll. There's a whole nother sequence that you do, which is actual gameplay. And then you finally get to that, and then there's finally a credit roll. And you can't skip those credits either. Like, you have to let those credits roll all the way. And then there's like a final scene. Like, most games usually have a scene at the end of the credits. But like, it's just wild, man. Like, I don't know if anyone out there has done it for YouTube, which I'm sure they probably have, and that their video is probably like an hour and a half long, but I can't go over an hour with the way I make my videos because I make it all on the PlayStation, and Share Factory has a limit of 1 hour, so like I can't go over an hour anyway. But I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, when Death Stranding 2 comes out, I might do a, I guess you call it a let's play of it, because I'm definitely going to get all the trophies. I almost have the platinum in Death Stranding now, but like, I don't know, dude. It's just like, I just don't know how it's going to work. Like, I don't know. I may just play through the story on the channel, and then I'll just, get all the trophies just and not record it. Because if I record getting all those trophies, it's going to be like, I mean, I have like 130 hours in Death Stranding right now. So, sorry, I'm talking, I'm not really paying attention to where I'm going. But like, I have like 130 hours in Death Stranding right now. So even if I was making like 45-minute long videos, it would be well over like 100 and some episodes at this point. Like, it's insane. And like, I've just been doing the deliveries because I'm trying to get, there's 540 like standard orders in the game, like, aside from like, that's not including like the orders for Sam, which are like the, like, kind of like, I guess they're like story related orders, but there's a whole bunch of other orders called standard orders that are just deliveries you do to just like, gain connection level and whatever else. And there's 540 of them, and if you play the game on hard or like very hard, you can get Legend of Legends, or very hard is Legend of Legends, which is like the best rank for a delivery. And I'm trying to get 540 LLLs, which is Legend of Legends, and I'm at like 440 something now, almost 450. So like, I almost have all of them done. I have like 90 left, and it doesn't sound as bad. Like, it sounds worse than it is. It's really not that bad. You can get a lot of them done like in the same trip, or like, you go one place, you pick up a bunch more orders, you deliver them as you go, you pass a couple places, deliver off the orders, pick up more orders. Like, it's kind of just a continuous thing, but it wouldn't work for YouTube. Like, it would work for streaming for sure, but like, it just wouldn't work for YouTube. So I don't really know. I just don't think it would work. I need to make it daytime. But, so yeah, so I don't know. Whenever Death Stranding 2 comes out, I'll definitely play it on the channel, but I probably won't do a, like, a whole, like, trophy playthrough on it. I mean, I'm going to get all the trophies, but I'm probably not going to record all of it, because it would just take way too long. If it's anything like the first game, like, it would just take so long. So, alright, where's the other one? Is it another map? Oh shit, well, the other one's on... Well, I'll deliver this one at least. And then, I guess the next episode, we'll go grab the other one. But yeah, so it's, you know, I love the game. Like, if you've never played it and you have PlayStation and you have PlayStation Plus, like, if you have at least extra PlayStation Plus, it's not going to be on Essential. But if you have PlayStation Plus Extra, I would 100% recommend getting Death Stranding. Actually, I think it was on the, well, you can't get it now, obviously, but I think it was on the if you were an early adopter of a PS5, there was like they just recently removed it. I think May was when it left. But there was like a selection of like 20, 25 games that you could. They were basically like extra PlayStation games that you could download if you had a PS5. Kind of like how PlayStation Plus has like 3 games a month. It was that, but it was just like they were the same games every single month. There was like 20, 25 of them. I think it was actually on that. So if you had downloaded that, it'll never expire. Like, as long as you're a PlayStation Plus member, you'll always be able to play it. I'm pretty sure it was in that collection, actually, because I've had it on my PlayStation forever, or in my library, and I've always wanted to play it, but I just never got around to it. So anyway, we're talking about a different game while we're playing SnowRunner. It's not always the best. I know some people probably don't care about that. Or, you know, maybe you do care about it, and maybe I talked you into playing a new game. You never know. It's a great game. It's a little weird at first, and all I can say is give it a chance, at least until you get to the second, like, area. Like, the game has a weird start, and then you're in an area that feels kind of like it seems hard and daunting. But once you get past that area, like past the first part of the game, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you play it, if you play it. But once you do that, the game is like, it kind of all clicks, and then like it's really, really fun. So definitely check it out. Kojima's a G. Yeah, Kojima. Well, yeah, Kojima is a G, but Kojima is a beast. So like, I mean, pretty much anything he makes is incredible. Like, I've never been a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but you know, Metal Gear Solid is great. You can't say it's not, even if it's not really my kind of game. Which is funny to say, because I actually do kind of like stealthy games. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point now. We're gonna end this episode. I'm gonna make my way over to this other garbage, and I will start the episode over there, and then we'll deliver it back here to the junkyard. And yeah, we'll do some more stuff over here in the Heartlands. So anyway, leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.